ghouls with greenish skin. So close your eyes and you will find that you've arrived in Frightenstein. Perhaps the Count will find a way to make his monster work today. For if he solves this monster mania, he can return to Transylvania. So welcome where the sun won't shine, to the castle of Count Frightenstein.
You little devils. Yoo-hoo. I was just saying hello. Ah, another pleasant day shot to pieces. He's here. Igor. All right, explain yourself. You're late again. Where are you?
Master, I was playing baseball with the Montreal Expos.
Oh, you were you? Oh, Igor, I see you have a new button. And this button says, Bill Strong Flowers, 12 ways. Is that right?
Yes, Master. That includes tulips.
Tulips, do not speak to me of such things, for now is the time to raise the flag.
Yes, Master.
And to sing our glorious national anthem. All right, Igor. Sing as you have never sung before.
Yes, Master, I will bet it out like nobody's business.
Do it.
Gori, gori, Transylvania, the werewolves and bats will always make ya. The Mackie Moore would like me claim, as we go stumbling through.
I pledge by the sign of the three-toed sloth that I will do my best to do my duty, to always obey the laws of the werewolf pack, and to never rest until Brucey lives once more and takes his rightful place in the annals of distinguished monsters, and I can once again return to that most glorious of homelands, Transylvania.
Gori, gori, Transylvania. Gori, gori, Transylvania. Gori, gori, Transylvania. As we go stumbling through.
Master, you like that paper? Kiss my cape. Kiss my cape. Go ahead and kiss it. That's enough. That's enough. All right, Igor, come here. Explain yourself. What is this business about you playing baseball with the Montreal Expos?
Yes, Master, and I hit a home run.
You did?
Yes, Master.
Well, what are you doing with that bat?
Well, Master, you have to have a bat to hit a home run.
Get to the dugout!
Don't want a cracker? What do you want? Oh, pardon me. I know of all the lovely sounds that I have ever heard. The loveliest, it seems to me, must be the mockingbird. But Pet Vet has a different thought on this important matter. He says he'd rather hear bees buzz or squirrels begin to chatter. He says, I know the bird's about as lovely as can be, but I just feel that when he sings, he's mocking you and me.
Nice. I say, please, Mr. Sloth, you let me keep a pet.
Igor.
Oh, hello.
Guess who's here?
Oh, look at this little fella.
This is Cricket.
Hello, Cricket fella.
No, I'll show you something here.
Ooh.
There we go, Cricket. Here, let's get that head up. Put the legs in there. Come on now. You can do it. Come on, we've practiced this. Good. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, what a doggy.
Isn't that lovely? You know what kind of a dog this is?
Yes,
What?
it's a black dog.
That's very cute, Igor, but this is an American Cocker Spaniel.
Oh.
Now, this is the smallest breed of sporting spaniels, have compact bodies and short legs and long, drooping ears. You see those?
Right down here.
Yes, beautiful. Oh, he's
Hello,
just
drooping
lovely.
ears.
That's
Oh,
right.
so nice.
Now, it has a short cropped tail, and the tail is carried level. You see that?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Now, there's large, round, expressive eyes. Look, they're so expressive, aren't they? You look so sad today, don't you?
They only
What's the
look
matter,
sad,
Cricket?
but he's happy.
Now, you can see now, they're very, very black. Isn't that lovely? Look at that silky, wavy, flat coat. It has ample feathering. Here, I'll show you the feathering here.
Feathers?
Well, that's what they call it in dogland. See those? See that? Isn't that just beautiful?
They're called feathers.
Yes, and you have to care for them because they're just beautiful, beautiful pets, and they need lots of brushing and care. Now, the coat varies in color. It can be, solid black, such as Cricket here, or red, or buff, or even party colored. Now, any of these colors are combined with a white trim, you see?
Oh.
And now, there's small lap dog of spaniel type, and they're pets of the upper classes. Do you know that in 1660, they were taken from Spain to England because their popularity spread, and then they were called Spaniel, hence the word Spaniel. That's right.
Oh, that's
There's
logic.
That's logic. No,
Yes.
no, it's Cricket. This is Cricket.
Oh, just a joke.
Now, in England, the cocker was used to locate small game birds, and when first brought to America, it was an excellent gun dog. Now, the retriever, as well as a finder of good game. Now, I want you to have Cricket because he always loves you. He loves you.
I love him too. I'll just ask the
Ask the
sloth.
sloth.
I'll ask him very nicely today.
Come on, my darling. Cheer up.
Hello, Mr. Sloth. It's a nice day outside, and I thought I could go and play with
Oh, listen to that, Cricket.
Did it again.
Don't you worry about that. Never mind, Dr. Pet will be back. And remember, pets are
I
friends.
remember pets are friends.
Always remember that. Come on.
If I ever get to keep one.
Dig it.
It's all right, we'll be around. Ooga booga. Round, get it.
Would you dig the fat man move? Is that right on or what? Shoo.
Griselda almost drives me mad. Hold on there, Igor.
Oh, where's that voice coming from and who is it?
This is the grammar slammer here again. Ready to hammer in some grammar with some help from the grammar slammer's bammer.
Me, the grammar slammer bammer. First some hammer, then some bammer.
Yes, but first, wish Igor a very good morning.
Oh, a very good morning.
Well, anyhow, that's what it started out to be.
Now enough of these social pleasantries. On to some English pleasantries.
I like the French kind better.
Now enough of that. I'm talking about your atrocious grammar.
Oh.
That's not true. My grandma was a very nice lady.
That may be so, but I just heard you say that Griselda almost drive me mad. Now you know that's all wrong.
That's wrong.
I
Wrong.
know. She never should have done that.
Hammer slammer bammer.
And he shouldn't do that either.
No, it's the sentence that's wrong. Let's have a look at it. Now you can't say she almost drived me mad.
But I just did.
Now?
Later.
Oh.
Igor, what should you have said instead of Griselda almost drived me mad?
Griselda drive me mad for sure.
No. All right, Bammer, what was that?
Wrong.
Right, it's
Wrong.
Well, she said, and she did.
That's not the point, Igor. Don't you see there's no such word as drive?
There isn't?
No, let's have a look at the corrected version. The word you're looking for is drove. Griselda almost drove me mad.
You too, eh?
Now, how did she almost drive you mad?
Well, you see, I was giving her driving lessons,
Oh,
and...
my goodness. Say good night there, Bammer.
Bammer, slammer, rammer. Get Igor.
boy.
Next time, Bammer, slammer.
Let's try to get Griselda to learn how to cook.
Griselda had a party that was strictly wine and cheese. The door prize was 2 weeks vacation with a very strange disease. The wine was very strange. In fact, I didn't recognize it. I asked Griselda for the name and where it is she buys it. She said, "Dear boy, that wine's homemade. It's simple stuff to mix. You just need lye and liquid soap and then add grapes for kicks." I thanked her for the recipe, but said I don't want more. Then grabbed my hat and coat and bolted for the door.
Hi there, I'm Griselda, the gourmet, a thing of beauty to behold. Do you know something? Stay there, you with your feet on the floor. Griselda will cook a meal for you. Just watch it, and you'll want more. Come on in, the happiness street. We're swinging today. Ooh. And we've got a taste treat. Oh, you're just going to love this. It's just so filling in the tummy. And we call it Lefty Lars, Lyrics, Lassoed, and Love Lazy Links, Laborers, Logical Luncheon. But you can have it for dinner, too. Not necessarily for luncheon. The humor. Now, let me just check the ingredients in my recipe book. Ah, everything is just in readiness here. Now, here we go. Now, the first thing we're going to use is the old reliable. Here we are. Woo! Just love it. Just love it. Now, of course, we would need some tiger shark stew on this one. Oh, just a little bit. That's lovely. Ooh, oh my goodness, look what I found, and I haven't used this in years. You're going to love this. Wowie powder. Wowie, wowie, wowie. Just love it. Love it, love it. Oh, just put it down here. Now we're coming along nicely. Oh, look at all the beautiful ingredients. I just love cooking so. Next to being beautiful, that's what I'm best at. And, of course, the ever-popular yeast. Well, at least yeast. Just having so much fun here. Get the shells right in there, pound them to a powder. Oh. Women of the world, eat your hearts out. Oh, we can't all be this beautiful. It's just sickening, isn't it? Polly, you have a message for me. You dear little bird. Thank you. Why did the fireman wear red suspenders? Well, silly, because he had to get to the other side. Oh, Sliver, Sliver, how are you today? As you well know, that when mixing an ingredient, such as we are mixing today, we need something that's really going to give it that bite, that snap in its taste. And what does that the best? Garlic buds, that's it. You won't have a friend for a week, but here we go. Garlic buds, aren't they lovely? And now we are taking the garlic buds, and we are putting them into the cauldron. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Oh, never mind. Here we go. That being done, we now go back to our mixing bowl. We are ready to approach the cauldron and see what's going to come out. Here we go to the cauldron. That was a lulu. And now we will take all our ingredients and put them into the cauldron. Beautiful, beautiful. Now here we are. Cauldron, cauldron, toil and trouble. Cauldron boil and cauldron bubble. Tasters! Out of sight! The worst! Only I could eat that. Whoa, we're having fun. Really having fun. What is it?
Thus he spoke, with a sinking heart. Beyond the law of action, let not the wise disturb the unwise. This helps not in its own revolution.
That's a no-no.
Hey, Grom, what's happening, baby?
Well, hello there, Wolfman.
Yeah.
You ready for another riddle?
You bet I'll ready.
Okay, I have a riddle for you.
Okay.
What is the best way to keep water from coming into your house?
I don't know. What is the best way to keep water from coming into my house?
Stop paying the water bill.
That's awful. Wow.
Bavada Clyde should make a film about the sloth. Perish the thought.
Oh, the zany zoo is quite a treat if you have never seen a panda peeling oranges and penguins eat ice cream. The people feed them everything from lollipops to eggs, because everybody likes to see an animal that begs. Moana doesn't like it, though. It costs much more than he makes to pay for Alka-Seltzer just to treat their belly aches.
It's Zany Zoo time! Oh, I'm so glad you decided to drop in and see me. Now I'll have to stop this, and I'm so glad I had to stop it because my leg is aching like you wouldn't believe. Ah, such a dance that is. All right, and welcome to Zany Zoo. That's what I say, and I am, that's right, Moana Clyde, Betty at your service. What have you come to see today? Absolutely correct. You've come to see some film, have you not? Right. And film you shall see, and some very interesting ones of all the lovely animal friends we have in this world. All right, I'll just go over to the projector after I answer this phone. Hello? Yes, Moana Clyde, Betty, at your service. What would you like, young miss? You would like to hear the rary bird. All right, just a minute, I happen to have one right here. Funny you should ask that. Very well, all right, I'll see, all right. Oh, that's very interesting and quite coincidental. Now, I want to explain something about the rary bird. You see, the rary bird is so fast that he's actually in this cage, but you can't see him. That's right, that's right. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to let him out and have a little flyby. All right, up we go. Oh, that's quite a call, that one. I can't quite get that down. That was the rary bird you heard, and I hope you liked it, my dear. I'll just leave the cage open because he'll just come flying right back in there whenever he so pleases. All right, I think it's about time that we got to our projector and find out what kind of film we have for today. All right, away we go. Now, we're going to take the projector and get it all set up here. Right. Okay, reels in place, very nice too. And now we focus it up, and what do we see? And what have we got here? This is called the otter. O-T-T-E-R. Now, the otters are found in Canada and the United States. Now, they grow to be about 5 feet long, including the small tail. And it weighs up to 30 pounds, it does. His long body and short legs. Oh, and a very cute face, I might add. Now, they have a pair of scent glands under the tail. Isn't that interesting? Now, the head is flattened with a broad muzzle, and it has numerous bristling whiskers. Oh, hello, son. How are you today?
Now, they have very small ears that are almost hidden by the fur. Now, they have sleek, dark brown fur. Now, the throat is whitish, with whitish underparts. Each foot has 5 toes bearing claws, and look at that. Oh, and they're excellent swimmers, I might add, and they're ever so much fun. They love all the frivolity and playing around from day to day. Look at that, he's up having a look-see at what's going on, he is. Oh. How are you today, sir? How are you today, eh? What you doing now? What you doing? Now, they're extremely elusive and very secretive. They're always alert for any sign of a disturbance. They have great skill in maneuvering, that's right. They certainly do. Hello, cutie. Give us a kiss, eh? Would you give us a kiss for Moana Clyde? Oh, lovely, lovely. Love that film. I surely did. Did you like the film? I would hope so, because I thought it was just grand, I did. Well, I guess we've reached that time again when your good old Moana Clyde Batty has to say goodbye. And when I say goodbye, what do I say? That's right, mates. Ooga booga, which means dump trucks and batwings go together on Monday nights if it isn't raining in the hailstorm. Right, okay, away we go, and ta-ra, come back soon. Get me films together.
Moana Clyde Batty. Groove cat, groove.
Old Harvey, all banger. And there's Griselda.
Hi, Harvey.
Hello,
How are you today?
Griselda.
Hi. Any letters?
Yes, I have one. As a matter of fact, I have a couple.
Oh, read them to me, please.
Okay, here's one. Dear Griselda.
Yes?
Is it really rude to use someone else's comb?
Well, it's not only rude, but rude. No, you shouldn't do it, sweetheart. It's not only impolite, but the way some people's hair is today, well, not very healthy either. Take me in your arms, Vidal Sassoon. Woo! No, just don't get into the habit of using other people's combs. Go get your own. And that goes for you too, Wallbanger. Hey, whatever happened to your hair, Harvey?
I never had any.
Talk about poor. Lay a letter on me and I'll get you a wig.
All right. Dear Griselda.
Heavy.
Dear Griselda.
Eat your heart out, Nancy Green.
Oh, boy. Dear Griselda, why is all this good manners stuff so important?
Well, it separates the animals from the beautiful people like me. No, seriously, we're all judged by our manners, whether we like it or not. So shape up and get that soup spoon out of your ear.
Dear Griselda.
The spell is coming on.
Uh-huh. Dear Griselda, is it rude to listen in on the extension phone?
Well, on whose extension phone? Yes, sweetheart, it is quite definitely rude. But fascinating, eh? Look, don't get into the habit of listening in to other people's conversations. That's an invasion of privacy. And invasions mean only one thing, my dear. War. You hear that, Harvey? War. And I love a man in uniform, even if he's a good humor man. See you later, cutie.
Bye, Griselda. Oh, boy.
Oh, yes, it's you-know-what time.
I like it when the librarian reads about ducks.
I went to the librarian, and this is what I said. Did you please have a book that I could curl up with in bed? He said you seem to have the wrong idea. The old man quickly said, a book is not the sort of thing you want to take to bed. He reached up to the topmost shelf by standing on a chair. He said, I've got the thing for you, my old stuffed teddy bear.
Welcome to the horrible, to the terrifying, Welcome to the library. And I am the librarian. And I tell you stories, don't I? Yes. And I terrify you, don't I? All these old weary bones. So many years in the castle. Now, I'm sure I'll get you today, for I have 2 stories to tell you. The first is called The Kites and the Swans. The kites of old time had, equally with the swans, the privilege of song. How interesting. But having heard the neigh of the horse, they were so enchanted with the sound that they tried to imitate it. And in trying to neigh, they forgot how to sing. And our moral is, the desire for imaginary benefits often involves the loss of present blessings. Think about that. Am I getting you? I knew I would. All right, now the next one is called The Prophet. A wizard, sitting in the marketplace, told the fortunes of the passers-by. A person ran up in great haste and announced to him that the doors of his house had been broken open and that all his goods were being stolen. Naughty, naughty. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, I know I'm getting you now. He sighed heavily and hastened away as fast as he could run. A neighbor saw him running and said, you say you can foretell the fortunes of others. How is it that you did not foresee your own? That is quite correct. I wonder what the oracle would have to say about that. Am I getting you? You're terrified, aren't you? Are you not terrified? Tell me you're terrified. No, you're not terrified. Far from it. You laugh at me. But I warn you. I'm going to get you. I will. You'll see. Soon. But now the librarian grows weary. And I must say goodbye for now. Come again soon. Go to your library. Not now. I'm having a relapse.
Master, I'll answer it.
I always keep busy. Go ahead.
Hello, Frightenstein, and Frightenstein. Regal Aid Society.
Yes, do you people handle suits?
Sure, we handle suits.
Wonderful. I'll send one over directly to be pressed.
We don't press suits, but if you've got a couple of shirts you want washed, no manners.
I'll get this one, Igor. Hello.
You don't say. You don't say. You don't say.
Who was it, Master?
He didn't say.
All right, you get that one, Igor. Can't figure that out.
Hello?
You don't say. You don't say. You don't say.
It's all right, Igor. I know who that was.
He didn't say.
That's what I thought. All right, try another one, Igor.
You sure, Master?
Of course.
Hello?
Hello, this is the electric company. You people are using too much electricity. It'll have to stop.
Hang on a second.
You're using too much electricity. You'll have to stop.
Oh, what did I know?
Hello? I'll unplug my toaster.
What about unplug your toaster?
Well, if I unplug my toaster, will that be all right?
No, that's not going to be enough at all. What you're going to have to do is unplug your monster.
Unplug my monster? Just hang on a minute.
I heard you, Igor. That's out of the question.
You said we have to unplug the monster. Is that what the trouble is?
That's what the trouble is.
Well, it's funny you should say that, because that's what our trouble is.
All right, if that's going to be your attitude, you'll just have to wait and we'll send our bill.
Just hang on a second. They say they're going to send a bill.
Igor, I don't care who they send or when they send them. We're not unplugging our monster for anybody.
We don't care who you send or when you're going to send him. We're not unplugging our monster for nobody. Goodbye.
Anybody. You want that slammer bammer to get you? All right, I'll get this. Hello.
Hello, this is television station EECH, and this is the movie Matinee Lady speaking.
Good for
What
you.
television station are you watching right now?
Look, I haven't got time to be watching things like that.
Oh, I just want to know, what are you watching?
Well, right now, I am watching Igor dial number. You see, our TV's on the blink, and he's phoning a TV repairman, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye. Hurry up, Igor.
It's ringing, Master. It's ringing, man. If he's
All right,
that
give them a
answer.
chance. Give them a chance.
Hello, this is the television repair shop speaking. Can I help you?
Oh, hello, television repair shop.
Hello.
This is the castle at Frightenstein.
Yes.
What I want to ask you is, how do we get the picture to stay on TV?
Here, give it to me. Give it to me. Now, this is Count Frightenstein speaking here. What my man wants to know is how do we get the picture to stay up? The picture to stay up on our TV.
That's simple. Use nails.
Far out. Grunk. We'll be back in a moment. Grammar slammer bammer.
Did I ever tell you about the 2 water bugs that got married? Well, there were so many guests at the reception that it was swamped. That's funny. Lunchtime.
The professor showed me something that he called his time machine. He told me I should get inside, but I was not too keen. It seemed a silly sort of thing, like nothing else I'd seen, for it held just an easy chair and a television screen. He said, I'll tell you how it works. You really should give a try. For all you do is watch TV and time seems to fly by.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen, and people, and boys and girls, and others? I am the professor, Professor Julius Sumner Miller, whose principal business is physics, and some more forthwith, which cometh from this old and ancient place. We have explored the stopper with the pin, and the stopper with the pin and the forks, and the question arises, does it need something like this to support it? No, indeed. There is the pin. There is the pin. And it is very stable. It is very stable. It is very stable. And I just love that. It will not tip off. Indeed, I'll make it even worse. And it will not tip off. There it is. And I'm going to make it even worse. And it will not tip off. And I think that's wonderful. But more on this Tower of Pisa, wherein arises a paradox. You see, the plumb line from the center of gravity falls inside the base. I'm going to add a slender bit. And I've raised the center of gravity and shifted the plumb line to the right. Now one would expect, as before, that if I add another sliver, I raise the center of gravity and shift the plumb line to the right. Ho-ho! I am a deceptive creature. Watch it. Ha-ha. I did raise the center of gravity, but I shifted the plumb line to my right, your left. Now, what you all expected me to do was to put it on symmetrically. And that would have been the downfall of the tower.
As you well know.
And here is a better example of it, likened exactly to the Tower of Pisa. Here it is. And if I raise the center of gravity, shift the plumb line outside the base, it will most certainly tip over. And I have a question to pose for you. Some of you of a bright and sharpened mind might give contemplation and thinking to the question of the real Tower of Pisa in Pisa, Italia, because it is on the verge of disaster. It may indeed tip over any time. And all the great minds of the world have given it their attention to save it from collapse. Perhaps you have an idea. Let me go back to Mr. Newton, the first law of motion. And this is to be likened to your affairs when riding in an automobile. Here is a little vehicle, and here is a person in the vehicle. We'll imagine that the vehicle is at rest at a light signal and starts up suddenly. Whoop! You know that your head is jerked back. Watch it. What I said was wrong. The head is not jerked back. The head stays still, and the body is pushed forward by the back of the seat. So that so-called thing called whiplash is falsely named. The head is heavy, it stays put, and the back is pushed forward by the seat. But this is what happens clearly. Now, you know that if you are going at a rapid pace and suddenly are brought to rest, what happens? The vehicle stops, but you keep going. Proof. Watch me. There it went forward. So, here is a beautiful elementary example of Newton's first law in its several parts. Now, another very dramatic thing. I wish to show you how highly elastic water is. How highly elastic glass is, and how highly incompressible is water. For this purpose, I have a flask, narrow-sided, in which resides a one-hole stopper and a small bore tube. Now, the water in it has been colored with food coloring so that it looks pretty, and you see pretty is a pleasant thing for the spirit. And I say that if I squeeze this glass and we watch closely the level of the water, it goes up. There it is. I can bring it up above the top, in fact. There it is. Question: what will happen if I squeeze the narrow sides of the glass? About this we shall explore some on a later program, and I thank you for watching. Far out!
Hello there, how are you today, Count? Not too bad? That's good. I feel good too. Igor, what's going on out there?
I'm going to phone up Mr. Harvey Volbanger, and I'm going to complain about that postman, that mailman. He won't even say hello. He just says, and disappears into the distance.
Well, you probably take his breath away. All right, Igor, what's in the mail as if I didn't know?
Well, we have this monster hypnotizing manual.
That's what I've been waiting for.
We'll look at that later, Master. We'll just check the mail out first.
Igor?
Yes, Master.
Consider the mail checked. Now, let's have my book. Yes, the monster hypnotizing manual. Yes. Igor, do you know what this means? This means years of self-denial by thousands of men to gather all of this knowledge about hypnotism. And now it is in my hands, and pretty soon it will be in my power, for I will study this book and gain all the knowledge from it. Then I can will any animal, vegetable, mineral to my bidding. Anything I want them to do, they will have to do.
But won't it take years of study and supplication?
Of course, at least that. But with my new speed reading course, got it. You see? Now I am prepared. I can make anybody, anything, do my will and my power. Now, for instance, I will show you just how powerful I am now. You know the tulips that are always giving me trouble?
Well, I know those tulips.
What's this, Igor?
I'm watching, Master.
All right, you little devils. You are now going to obey the Count as you have never obeyed me before. And now I want you to sleep. Sleep! Ha! Why should I bother myself with trivialities such as tulips when I have before me the biggest test of all?
The great challenge, Master.
Igor, I am going to make Brucey close his eyes and sleep.
When I
All
see
right,
it, I'll
Brucey,
believe
get
it.
ready. Now you're going to find out who the boss is around here. All right, Brucey, your eyelids are getting heavy. Heavier. You want to sleep. You're going to sleep. You're not cooperating. So who cares about that? I don't care.
Master, it's not a complete failure.
Why do you say that?
It says here in this magazine, which you studied with your great speed reading just now.
That's right.
You must have left this page out. It must have been stuck together. It says here that a good way to do these exercises is to concentrate with a mirror.
With a mirror?
Thus correlating all the hypnotic powers together into your steely blue, flint-type, powerful eyes.
Sleep.
Also, Master. Master.
Yes.
It says also it is better to use a subject with low intelligence.
Really?
Yes.
Isn't that interesting? That's funny. Sleep. Sleep. You know, I don't believe...
Lullaby.
I've seen that fellow somewhere before.
Commercial time. Again.
Are you nervous, Igor?
Am I nervous? I chew my nails so much, my stomach needs a manicure.
I am the Wolfman. Yes, sir, this is the Wolfman, and I'm coming to you through radio station EECH in the castle. Yes, coming to you through the Count and his Dracola, the unthinkable, undrinkable. That's correct. Hello, I am the Wolfman. Bawana Clyde, Batty, how's it going, babe? Jungle fever. Listen, try some of the Count's Dracola. That'll cure anything. Okay, let me know how it works out. Right, take care. Bye-bye. All right, we'll get him all healed up in the same time. We're gonna have chime time. And away we go. By the dime, it's 10 o'clock.
Igor! Igor!
Yes, Master.
I have found a way to make Brucey work for us.
How's that, Master?
We will make him laugh. When a person laughs, they do wondrous things with their bodies.
You mean like, ha, like that?
Exactly like that. All right. Now we must get him to laugh.
How do we do that, Master?
Very simple. I want you to get the Jiffy Laughing Instruction Kit.
Jiffy? What's that?
Never mind what it is, just get it. Now I'll tell you where it is. First, I want you to go to the far east wing of the castle. When there, you go through the secret passage. The secret passageway. When you get there, go through, turn to your right. You will find stairs. Go right down, way down into the first dungeon. You will find 4 boxes. It is in the second box.
Right, Master. Right away.
Right away. What kept you? Never mind that now. Give me a hand. Not that kind of a hand, you silly nimmy-gook.
Try this one.
Stop the laughter like that. All right. Now, you will open the Jiffy Laughing Instructions. Because there is a scientific wonder in there that took a man years to develop.
Jiffy is very famous, Master.
I thought so. Fantastic. A feather.
Feather?
Yes. Let us try. Doesn't seem to work. All right, we'll use it for a pen later. Wait a minute. Now I know what we need. My great-grandfather must know. He has his diary. Now I want you to get it. For it will have the secret within. Here's how you do it. This time, go out the front gate. Then you go over the moat for 400 yards. Then you turn to your right. Go 300.
Then you go 300 yards. There, you will find a... No. I will tell you when you go. There, you will find a tree right in front of you.
Tree?
Do not walk into that tree. Turn to your left. Then you go west 800 yards. And there, you will find an X.
Yes, master.
But that's not it. There, you will go east for 300 yards. Then you will find my grandfather's great diary of laughter. Go. I'm too tired now to read it. You read it for me.
Oh, laughter. It says here you should tell Bruce a joke and then we'll make him laugh and that's what we'll do. We'll do it. You tell him a joke.
I will think of a wonderful joke.
Right.
All right, here it is. Ease up. This one had them rolling in the aisles for 800 years. Why did the chicken cross the road? Two. Because he had red suspenders. No?
Fantastic.
Dracula presents Naughty.
The castle lights are growing dim. There's no one left but me and him. When next we meet in Frankenstone, don't come alone.
Kaput. This show is over.